The plenary will be on recess. Our army is executing 2 wars in DRC and in South Sudan. And the reports keep coming through the media, including the most unfortunate one that we lost a colonel who was part of the fighting in DRC. But there are also reports in the international media accusing Uganda of using chemicals in South Sudan. You may have seen the video circulating. The procedural issue I am raising, Mr. Speaker, is when will you facilitate government to brief Parliament and the country on these wars? Because we cannot, as representative of people, continue consuming information from media, from social media, when our country and our army is executing wars at 2 fronts, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable, the Prince will give government time to prepare during that time. Once we resume, they update the House. It will be a short one. Honorable colleagues, next item.
Mr. Speaker, on the 31st of January this year, the Supreme Court issued a ruling that civilians have got no place under our military courts, the country's military courts. We pushed to see that, as had been directed, those files get to be transferred from the General Court Martial to the civilian courts. As we speak today, it has happened for some, Dr. Kiza Besigye, Hajobed Lutale, and we're now pursuing to see that they get bail because they deserve their freedom. But, Right Honourable Speaker, there is several other people for whom files have not been transferred. The likes of Yasin Machete, Sheriff Kalanzi, Agaba Anthony, also known as Bobby Yang, and a plethora of others. Their files have not been transferred, and we don't know why. We thought that government was going to move quickly to adhere to the Supreme Court ruling. Can we get an update? Because these people keep asking us, their families keep asking us, is government not interested in respecting the order of the Supreme Court? Are they not planning to? What exactly is happening around that matter? It's important that this matter is responded to, Right Honourable Speaker. I thank you.
Thank you.
May I request through you that the line Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs be accorded space on the order paper when the House resumes to give a brief on that subject matter. We may not be privy to the details of the processes from the time the Supreme Court came up with that ruling. Thank you.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, I beg to move that the Supplementary Appropriations Bill 2025 be read for the first time.
Given the strict timelines that we have, I want the committee to report back by 1st of May because I need them to go and concentrate on the budget.
Item 3.2, the Value Added Tax Amendment Bill 2025.
Honourable Minister.
Right Honourable Speaker, I beg to move that the Value Added Tax Amendment Bill 2025 be read for the first time. I beg.
The Value Added Tax Amendment Bill.
But colleagues, you know, the tax bills are special. Okay? Yes, the tax bills are different from for all. Once we find any gap, the minister is here. We'll be calling on him. And finished before we could handle the budget. And honourable colleagues, this is mainly and to raise or what is the implication on the budget. So that if we have tax measures we drop, then we should go back to the budget and reconcile. Otherwise, we would be supplying our budget the way it is. So we have to be very cautious when we are processing. Thank you.
Item 3.
Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, the budget process is participatory. And we handle some expenditure framework, which is for 3 years. Right Honourable Speaker, we are having a challenge. Raise any issue which is not funded, and yet these are issues which are in the National Development Plan. Right Honourable Speaker, a budget is a participatory process. It is just important that the country report to this House with these items where government or the country has not been able to raise resources, but it was in.
So if we already have these documents where they are captured in, because I expect Minister of Finance, for example, we funded A, B, C, D, and we were not able to fund A, B, C, D because of reasons. So I hope it's not a big problem. Honourable Minister, is it a problem for us to know what you've not been able to fund, but was a priority?
Mr. Speaker, you are correct, and also Honourable Ekanya is correct. A budget is a participatory process, and that is why at every stage, all stakeholders are involved and consulted. Mr. Speaker, in the ministerial policy statements, we are even reporting on the actions we have made on the budget framework paper recommendations. I think it is fair enough. And we are also open. We are saying in case of anything, we are willing to move with Parliament in the process.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Thank you. The bill, okay? Yeah, and I think that was on the value-added tax amendment bill. So it stands referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development.
I sit on the Committee on Finance. The Minister not tabling a certificate per bill is a departure. The Honourable Musasi knows that last year he tabled a certificate per bill showing how much money that tax measure is going to raise, and as the rules and law require, the impact of that particular tax measure to the economy. Mr. Speaker, I will take your guidance if we have now departed from that practice, because that's what he did.
You submitted the certificates to us, so but you wanted to do it at once, so maybe you can table for each, okay? But otherwise, the certificates, I have them here. I have the certificates here. I have the one for income tax amendment. I have the one for external trade amendment bill. So, Honourable Minister, we can share. Yeah. Instead of, yes, that's how I had wanted us to do it, okay? But since members are insisting, I don't want us to look like you don't have the certificates, yet you have them. So, colleagues, let's submit all certificates at once. I'll give him an opportunity because there are many. He reads each certificate, okay? And we do it that way. Yeah. Thank you.
Right Honourable Speaker, I beg to move that the Excise Duty Amendment Bill number 2 of 2025 be read for the first time.
The Excise Duty Amendment number 2 Bill 2025.
The bill stands referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development.
Item 3.4, the Tax Procedures Code Amendment Bill 2025.
Speaker, sir, I beg to move a motion that the Tax Procedures Code Amendment Bill 2025 be read for the first time.
The Tax Procedures Code Amendment Bill 2025.
The bill stands referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development for processing and reporting back.
Honourable Speaker, I beg to move that the Income Tax Amendment Bill number 2 of 2025 be read for the first time.
The Income Tax Amendment number 2 Bill 2025.
The bill stands referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development for processing and reporting back.
Item 3.6, the External Trade Amendment Bill 2025.
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move a motion that the External Trade Amendment Bill 2025 be read for the first time.
The External Trade Amendment Bill 2025.
The bill stands referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development.
Item 3.7, the Stamp Duty Amendment Bill 2025.
Honourable Minister.
Right. I beg to move that the Stamp Duty Amendment Bill 2025 be read for the first time.
The Stamp Duty Amendment Bill 2025.
The bill stands referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development for processing.
Item 3.8, the Hides and Skins Export Duty Amendment Bill 2025.
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move a motion that the hides and skins Export Duty Amendment Bill 2025 be read for the first time.
The Hides and Skins Export Duty Amendment Bill 2025.
The bill stands referred to the Committee on Finance Planning and Economic Development.
Right Honorable Speaker, I beg to move a motion that the Appropriations Bill 2025 be read for the first time.
The Appropriation Bill 2025.
Thank you. The bill stands referred to the Committee on Budget, and I hope you're mindful of the timelines, so please ensure that you handle it expeditiously.
Item.
Before that, the minister needs, you wanted, I think for the certificates you can do now for the bills.
Mr. Speaker, I wish to lay the following certificates of financial implications accompanying the tax bills for financial year 2025, and the certificates are the following. 1, certificate of financial implications on the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025. I beg to lay. 2, certificate of financial implications on the External Trade Amendment Bill 2025. I beg to lay. 3, certificate of financial implications on the Excise Duty Amendment Bill number 2 of 2025. I beg to lay. 4,